Hi, I am Andrea Russell, and I am so honored to be part of this powerful anthology, Dear Dad. Originally from the Bahamas, my chapter is called You Were Always in Me. I did not know my biological father existed until I was 15 years old. He died when I was not yet two. But what I discovered is that you can carry someone's heart without ever knowing their name. This anthology, Dear Dad, a global storytelling experience honoring the fathers, stepfathers, and men whose lives shaped ours forever, whether through their presence or their absence. Every story in this collection is raw, real, and deeply personal. This book is for every woman who has ever had an unanswered question, an unspoken word, or an empty seat where a father should have been. If you have ever needed to heal, forgive, or simply say the things that were never said, this book will meet you right there. Thank you for your support. I cannot wait for you to read this. See you on the other side.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stephanie Dugan, a keynote speaker, leadership culture strategist, author, and storyteller from Mississippi. But most importantly, I'm a wife, a mom, and a daughter. I am honored to be a contributing author in Dear Dad, the words we needed to say, the lessons we needed to hear, and the legacy that lives on. My chapters celebrate two remarkable men, my father whose extraordinary life inspired curiosity and resilience, and my husband whose love, humor, and steady presence shaped our family. This anthology is for anyone who has been influenced by a father or father figure and wants to celebrate the lessons, memories, and legacies they leave behind. I cannot wait to share these heartfelt stories with you.
Hello, my name is Hannah Darby. I'm a holistic healer and grief guide from the UK, and I am honoured to be a part of this latest anthology by She Rises Studios, Dear Dad. After losing my father at a young age, there are so many conversations that we never got to have, so many questions that left unanswered, and so many things I wish I'd been able to say to him. This chapter is some of those things straight from my heart, and I am honouring his legacy by sharing his views and my love for him in this chapter. I really hope you enjoy this special book. Grab your copy today.
Hi, my name is Debbie, and the reason I decided to write this chapter is to honor my dad. My dad was my hero. He served in the Vietnam War. He was a military man for 26 years, a tail gunner, B-52 tail gunner. And he taught me, number one, to live with integrity, to treat others the way you want to be treated, and to always honor yourself before anyone else. And I can hear his words even today. This will be the first Father's Day without him in my life. And it's hard. And I miss him terribly. But his honor, his lessons, his teachings, they're still here today. I'm so thankful for the many lessons I've learned and how to live life with energy, with no regrets, and most of all, with integrity. Thank you, Daddy, for the love and the honor that you gave me.
Hello, my name is Georgette Beck. I am an author, podcaster of Junk to Jules podcast with Georgette Beck. I am founder of Bella Healing Hearts Foundation nonprofit and a realtor here on the Treasure Coast here in Florida. I wanted to be a part of the Dear Dad anthology, well, because we lost my dad in January 2024, and there was much I'd love to be able to say. And I feel this letter will inspire and encourage and give hope to others. Those that have lost loved ones, especially their dads, and those that still have their dads with them.
Hey, I'm Thomas, and my dad was my hero, my safe place. The man who showed me what it actually looks like to lead with integrity and still make the people around you feel seen. He died in 2002, brain cancer, 60 days from diagnosis to gone. 24 years later, his voice is still in the room with me, in my head. When I'm coaching somebody through a hard time or hard moment, when I'm sitting across from one of my daughters, when I have to choose between what's easy and what's right. I wrote this chapter because the words he gave me didn't die with him. They only grew, and they're alive in each one of my kids. They show up in the work that I do every day. And this is kind of my letter back to him, the one I really couldn't write till now.
Hi, I'm Viola Talloway. When I saw the Dear Dad passing by, I immediately went for it. Every year on Father's Day, I write a story about my father, what he was like. This time is the words he used to say to me. He will say when he come from work and asks about my school day. You will succeed, he will say. Through my life journey, I became to know what he meant with these words. Every father leaves a mark for his child. I'm so excited to be one of the co-authors of the Dear Dad and to share this journey with you. I invite you to join us.